Who could forget what happened here May 18th, 2024? Tyson Fury. Giant. Oh. Roy.
This bout is skipped.
And this one has all. Here we go for round one. Couldn't land that jab. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Hold it right there. The defense failed them. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He misses with that straight left. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punching. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of the...
On to the second round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
That left hook misses. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. That uppercut just missed. Nice counter. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that. I love that. Jab slick, just keeping on.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just stay focused. Don't move.
Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around. Get your mind back up.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
And back into the fight. You're way better than this guy.
Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he...
Get your boxing back together. I need you to focus on what...
Good enough, but you're still landing your power shots.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back on to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This may do it! Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Oh, wait a minute! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
Unbelievable hard. Knocked down twice.
Okay, I'm happy I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. I don't want you...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Throws the uppercut but misses. Stumbling around in potholes. Jai Opataya right now is not looking good. Wow, let's take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. And you continue.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Missed with that right uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Punch, counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though.
Back into the fray here in round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies. Did you see that? They're in trouble. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
That's it now. Breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Just don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's
You've
only
got to keep smart. You're getting your time in already. The right hand.
this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in.
On to the 6th round. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Missing with the left hook. Stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Great round. Now relax, relax.
Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about
To the pier. You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still...
you win this next round for me, kid.
There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Both men step back for just a moment. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get this boxing back together.
Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Insane action. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crust. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss with the jab. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Holding nothing back here in the round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as
only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say. And box.
Okay, now you've led him back into the fight that round. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your minds on the job, get back out there and win the round. The fight's not over yet!
Great work. I love that.
Let's go.
on top of him. Referee, stop the fight. Stop it.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You must.
Left back.
That's it. When he comes at you, he throws a jab. Slip, left hook. Mate, what you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're letting back into it. Back.
Great work. This is all going nicely. This is all going to plan.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. Let's do it. on, do you want to win this fight? Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Right, let's go out there, get you back.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
He's got a low left hand. Look for the right hand. Look for the right hand. Work your jab. Look for the right hand over his lazy jab. Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to... Let's fight. Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round.
Let's go.
Yeah. Look at that. All the belts, mighty. Swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't say a ting. What ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't say a ting. No what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't say a ting. No what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling.
Good evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful Rocky Giant. This bout, how will these two fighters? Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. These two fighters are made for one another. Clean jab. Misses with the straight left. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking to fight that doesn't look like they're prepped up.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Misses with the straight left. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
On to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get stuck.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. I thought we were going to see the finish. Did you see that? Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow.
Let's get it started in round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. The perfect counter lands. Stamina is off the charts. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. A swing and a miss with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
We can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and a cornerman.
On to the 4th we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. It's all offense all the time. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Rocky Marciano, who hits a counter punch. These two were made for each other. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. Punch himself out, though. They need to be careful. Oh, wait a minute! Rocky Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What?
You know the score. Whoa, wait a minute! Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, they've been in fights.
There's the bell to start round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Did you see that? Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that.
Whoa, Johnny! And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Show us something, Rocky. How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and
Oh my God, Johnny! This could be the end! They've avoided catastrophe there.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He blocks the uppercut. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that.
Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
I've got to see that again.
Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. There's one, two.
This, you're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Back in the fight. Great round.
And there's the bell for round 7. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Is he going to punch himself out, though? One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Good defense on that right hook. Just missed with that hook. Rocky Marciano covering up, trying to buy some time to get out of trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? There's the bell to start round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch, counter punch. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it... Hold that thought! Will the referee stop it? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Incredible work rate. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's go back to the drawing board time. A unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart. Smart, that is.
Another one, another guy. All day and just what have I become?